This is my underground zombie shelter that I started building 4 months ago. I've slowly been improving it over time, and today we have the biggest upgrade yet. Like, your boy's literally got a whole pallet of cinder blocks. And I don't only have one, I have another and another. So I have everything I need to upgrade it, so let's build the best zombie shelter possible. So first thing we need to address before it becomes a bigger problem is that the ground is unlevel. And if we want to go up with this thing, which we definitely do, we've got to fix this problem because it'll become a bigger problem if we don't address it now. Which means I got to take off all the blocks again. It seems like every time I upgrade this thing, I got to take it apart and put it back together. But I hope this is the last time. We can't keep going up, can we? We can't keep going higher, can we? Guys, I got kind of distracted on a random side quest. I'm trying to take the bricks off of the zombie shelter, but I'm trying to stack them as high as possible. That is as high as I'm gonna go. Maybe I can get a half block up there. Guys. Guys, I pushed the limit as much as possible. I'm not gonna try to go higher than that because it's just stupid. Regardless, don't try any of this at home. Now I'm getting back to work on the zombie shelter. I got distracted with the tower, but we're about to take this off. Oh my goodness. Guys, having the piece of wood off is a really good way to display how unlevel this is. I gotta try to level it out somehow. Oof. So I'm just gonna take all these blocks out and then we're gonna try and level out this ground somehow. Okay guys, here is the perpetrator. We've got to level this ground out so we can have a strong foundation. I'm gonna go gather some tools. I'll be back though. All right, so I've got a level and a shovel. I'm gonna try leveling out the ground with these two items, which is gonna be probably difficult, to be honest. As you can see, this has a bubble thing. Whenever it's sitting level, that's whenever the bubble's in the middle. Right now, we're really just gonna try and flatten out the ground and make it as level as possible. Oh look, another root. Bruh. Let's go. Imagine got a little tape birthday. That name is still massive.
Humanity in the pursuit of your internet fame. Obviously, the kid is really crying.
Hey, hush, Charlie. Alright guys, so I got the ground pretty leveled out. I think it's a lot better than it was. I'm gonna start stacking the foundation. So I started stacking the foundation, and you guys can see exactly how meticulous I am being when I'm placing these blocks. It's because I want the foundation to be perfect. That's why I'm paying so much attention to how these blocks are. Guys, so I was just hitting it with this piece of wood, like into the right spot to where it's like the right position, and it broke. So we're just gonna... Alright guys, so we got the ground pretty leveled out. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. So next I'm gonna build a frame on top that holds the piece of plywood that sits here. If we want a bunch of bricks on top of it, we're gonna need like some sort of strong frame holding it up. That's why I've got a bunch of 4x4s and 2x4s. So we're gonna use these to build the frame. All right, guys, so we got some 2x4s. We're gonna run 4x4s through because we need some really strong ones going across. All right, guys, now that I'm ready to do like the frame, I need the right tools for that, so I'll go get some. All right, guys, so I've acquired the tools. Now it's time to start doing the framework, which is pretty exciting because we haven't done really any sort of woodwork on the zombie shelter. This is about where we need it. I'm gonna take this, go all the way around, mark where we need to cut. Okay, so I do realize this doesn't look like the best setup for cutting wood. Calm down, I've cut wood before. I don't have safety glasses, so I'm just gonna go like this. No more horsing around. How did I cut that wrong? I did exactly what I was supposed to do. It wasn't cut perfectly. This is the type of screws we got. I'm pretty sure I bought the right kind. We got both screws in. All right, it's lined up. Not the best. Let's go. We got the second one in. That's phenomenal. Now we just got to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to do more beams going across. Let's go cut it. Look how good this cut is. All right, guys, so we've got a pretty nice frame built. It's a little wide, but I guess I could throw the top back on. We miscalculated a tiny bit. It's fine though, it's not taking up a lot of space right here, just a little bit. We finished off leveling it out, which we really need to take care of that. We've got a frame and we nailed down the plywood in a couple places. Tomorrow it's time to move on to phase 2. So I'll be back tomorrow because right now I'm exhausted. All right, guys, so today's agenda is to rebuild bigger. So check out this cool editing trick I learned. I'm gonna snap and then it's gonna be built. Okay, well, oh, wrong hand, my bad. Forget it. It's not worth it. All right, we're gonna rebuild this thing.
Which I guess is fine. Like,
So we've got it going up a lot higher than it was. We're probably gonna still keep going up, but we've almost used one full pallet. Also, we need to expand this way. We're gonna make it come out this way a little bit. So in terms of expansion, we might do something kind of like this. We're obviously gonna have to like level out the ground and stuff and start building it up. But right now, I'm thinking it should be something like a tower-esque build that just goes up and it's like kind of like a, maybe like a watchtower. That would be really sick. All right, guys, so I'm also aware that this is beginning to look like one of the most boring builds ever. Like it's a little too square right now, so this expansion idea might be a really good idea. I still got some leveling to do, but... So here I am again being very meticulous about the ground. It's because I want this tower to go up pretty high, so we need a level ground. All right, guys, so I got the ground pretty leveled out with this. I guess it's time to start building up and see if we run into any problems. All right, guys, so we may have made a bit of a mistake because these don't line up. As you can see, this is not good. It's just, this leans in a little bit, but you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It is just a zombie shelter. So I also did have another idea. It's a pretty unconventional idea. I'll explain it to you after I do it, all right? Guys, so if I do end up doing something like this, it'll mostly just be there to help support it, because I'm not ready. If we do like put cement inside of these, we're definitely not ready to do it yet. But as of right now, I don't think we need it very much. It was just to demonstrate. Now how am I gonna get this out? So next, I need to go get like some slabs to put here. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft. I need to go get some it's like, they sell like half cinder blocks, so I'm just gonna get those for this to help line it up better. All right guys, so we updated the game. Now we have access to half blocks. Let's see how well this fits, because I have a feeling it's not gonna be the best fit. That's not good. Maybe I could just go like this and have like a hole right here. Guys, so we might, that looks terrible. Oh no. This design I have right here is not gonna work. Which means I gotta take this whole thing apart so I can fix one minor mistake that I made. And that minor mistake is having this brick right here up straight, because it's a little bit longer and it's throwing off the balance of the universe. It's making it a tiny bit higher and it's not level. And I did it because I had a lack of half blocks. So I started peeling it apart, stone brick by stone brick. And I was actually hustling. Look how fast I was moving real time. Guys, I can't believe I had to do all this over one little mistake that I made. I thought it wasn't gonna be a big deal, but turns out it was. This is ever so slightly higher up than this part. All right guys, so we addressed the problem. It's time to start reconstruction. All right guys, so it's time to attempt the half blocks again. Oh my gosh. Still not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. Taking this apart and rebuilding it was definitely worth it. So now we can finally start continue going up. And this is how serious I was about keeping it level. I was literally sanding it with a broken block. You know what, that's actually a little bit better. Why hello there. I know this is a terrible idea because right now there isn't an exit to the out of this, so if I get in, I might be stuck. Bro, whenever you can climb on your zombie shelter, that's a sign that it's getting pretty big. All right, going in. Guys, how am I gonna get out? I am pretty much Spider-Man, so getting out of here maybe shouldn't be that hard. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, easy. I thought that was gonna be hard. After building the wood frame, I feel comfortable doing this. Oh my gosh, that's so solid. I'm kind of tempted to get back in and see if I can get out. Is it worth it? Guys, do I really want to go back inside? At this point, it's probably like 6-7 feet high. The answer is yes, I do want to go back in. Guys, this is literally like, it's like as tall as me. Can you guys even see me? I can't even tell if the camera's pointing at me. Yeah, it's pretty nice in here. Like I said the first time, I'm gonna try to get out now. Oh, easy. That's easy. A little easier. All right, guys. So it's literally as tall as me now. Let's continue going up with it. All right, guys. So it's time to insert all the 4x4s. I'm putting them all in instead of cement. Like I said, if we do cement in the future, we're definitely not ready to do it right now. So we're just gonna put all of these in as support. First 2x4 down the hatch. All right, we got one down. I think we did a pretty solid job. We've got all of them in. Now it's gonna be a little stronger. So it's not just gonna blow over in the middle of the night, even though I doubt that would have happened. All right, guys, so I'm pretty cooked right now. So I might call it a day and come do some more work tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back out here. Let's get back to it. We're gonna try and make the tower of cinder blocks go all the way up as high as the 4x4s, which is 8 feet. Let's just speed this up at this point. Anyway, after stacking a lot of the bricks, I'm pretty sure I saw what was happening there. I see what's happening here. This thing is so tall. And for some reason I decided I wanted to get back inside even though it's like 8.5 feet tall now.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Guys, this is literally insane. I feel like I'm gonna have troubles getting out of here. Okay, I feel like I need to attempt to get out of here soon.
I can't reach the top.
I'm cooked.
Ooh.
That was tough. Guys, that was pretty insane. And I definitely don't plan on doing that again. Guys, so now that we have a pretty high tower, it might be time to put it through a strength test. It seems pretty strong, other than maybe the top ones are like loose, obviously, because they're the top. Guys, so I really don't want to do this, but we do need to put it through a bit of a strength test. So let's see if it can survive this. So it didn't hold up perfectly, but it's probably staying put, and I don't think it's gonna cause anything yet. Out of 10, it probably did about 5 stars. Bro, I'm giving this thing a review. All right, guys, so I really love how the zombie shelter is turning out right now. I still have a whole pallet of cinder blocks, but I think I'm gonna call it for this video. Let me know what I should do to continue upgrading this thing. Also, go follow me on Instagram. My account is like really sad and I want to start posting more over there. I'm trying to reach 1,000 followers. Anyway, you can go ahead and go follow. Let me know what I should do to continue upgrading this thing. If you want to see the next upgrade, consider subscribing. Anyway, this is Infernox over and out.